Welcome back to Mayday in the Kitchen. I'm Mayday, and today we are going to make some homemade ravioli. I love ravioli, particularly Chef Boyardee. Don't tell anyone. But I figured I can make my own ravioli, and obviously it'll be 10 times better. So let's get cooking. If you guys like this video, please be sure to hit that like button down below, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel as well as hit that bell notification so that you can get reminded every other beautiful Wednesday morning when I upload new videos like this one. Also be sure to check out my Instagram. Right now I am doing a 60-day reel challenge. Every day I am posting a reel. Please go check it out. Some of them have to do with food. Some of them are just me being funny. Kind of. And some of them are just, sentimental, make dreams happen type of reels. So please go check it out. It is right here. Here are the ingredients you need to make your homemade ravioli. For the pasta, 3 cups all-purpose flour, 4 whole eggs, 4 tablespoons olive oil, 4 tablespoons water, 1 teaspoon kosher salt. For the filling, 1 pound spicy Italian sausage, 16 ounces whole milk ricotta cheese, half a cup of fresh basil, 1 large egg. For the sauce, 2 to 3 large carrots diced, 3 celery stalks diced, 1 medium onion diced, 4 to 5 garlic cloves chopped, 2 teaspoons salt, dash of red pepper flakes, half a teaspoon sugar, a 1/3 cup chicken stock, 2 28-ounce cans of peeled whole tomatoes, 1 tablespoon dried oregano, 1 tablespoon basil. Alright, so I have made this one time before, and this will be my second time. Hopefully it turns out kind of the same. The only thing that I would change from the first time is to make my pasta a lot thinner. It was pretty thick, and I was watching this cooking show and I just observed that their ravioli, like the dough was so thin you could see the filling through it. So I'm going to try and make it as thin as I can without kind of breaking it and stuff. But the first thing that we are going to do is make the homemade marinara sauce. This takes the longest, so I'm going to start it because it just needs to cook and get those flavors loving each other. So we're going to do that. I need to put on my apron. Do not want to get all dirty, especially making dough, all that flour. No thank you. Gonna throw in some olive oil because we are going to sweat our vegetables. Carrots, celery, and onions. We are gonna let those tenderize for about 3 to 4 minutes, and then we will add more ingredients. Do not worry about these big chunks of vegetables. Who would want that in a marinara sauce? But we are going to put this in a blender at the end, and they'll all disappear. So it'll be nice and, well, it'll still maybe be a little chunky, but not like that chunky. Now we are gonna add our garlic, our salt, our sugar, and our dash of chili flakes. We are also going to add our chicken broth, chicken stock, chicken broth. What's the difference? It is chicken stock. Yes, chicken stock. We are going to let that cook for another 3 to 4 minutes. Again, just letting the flavors mingle, get to know each other. So because I don't want to move my camera, there will be no overhead of this. Sorry for those that enjoy seeing just my hands and not my face. But I need to take my whole tomatoes and just crush them up a little bit and get those kind of hard bits out of it. You're probably thinking, well, why don't you just get crushed tomatoes? I don't know. Just whole tomatoes. Ooh, they pop, and then the juice goes everywhere. You have to be careful, because yes, they will pop and squirt. See, like this, the end. Ooh, and there was a skin. We don't want that. Some of them don't have any hard parts, but if they do, see, I told you. They go crazy. Well, this seems to have reduced by half. Now I'm going to add the tomatoes. Oh my gosh, it's gonna splash everywhere. Oh, silly me. Forgot to chop up my basil. Stack it nice. Roll it up. Wow, this knife is not sharp at all. We're blending it anyways, so I just wanted to chop it a little bit. I probably didn't even have to chop it like this. Adding in my basil and my oregano. Stir that on in. All right, we are on to the pasta making. This is all that I need for my raviolis. I am going to, I'm so scared. Okay, dump it on my table. I didn't do this last time and I immediately regretted it, but you wanna make a hole, and for 4 eggs, that's a lot. I'm just gonna add my oil, add my water. Oh, my water dripped outside. That's okay. My salt and my 4 eggs. Trace and a quattro. Oh, see, it's gonna come out on the side. I'm just gonna take a fork and kind of stir in and break up those yolks at first. Oh my gosh. Ah! And this is just gonna be messy, and that's just what it is. Just embrace the mess. My goodness, it is Mayday. I have a mess every episode. Oh my gosh. Embrace. Ah, stay over there. Stay. Stay. When I first made this, it just seemed like I was doing everything wrong. But have no fear. It will come together. Embrace it. Embrace it. I'm trying. I'm trying. Just gotta knead it and keep kneading it until it's nice and smooth like a baby's bottom. Boom. I need plastic wrap. We are gonna let this dough rest for 20 minutes. In the meantime, we are going to make our filling and clean up. We are about to make our filling, which has spicy Italian sausage. And I want this to be a crumble because we're gonna mix it with a bunch of stuff. So I am gonna try and break it up. The last time I made this, the ratio between Italian sausage and ricotta seemed off. There was a lot of Italian sausage, so I might add some more ricotta cheese. You don't even have to add the Italian sausage. You could always do a spinach and ricotta filling if you wanted to. I just chose meat and ricotta. All right, my pasta is done with the 30 minutes. So I'm taking the lid off and I'm gonna let it simmer again for another 30 minutes. My Italian sausage is cooked, and something that I didn't do last time that I probably should have done is take out all this fat. It was a lot. You know, when fat cools off, it kind of gets all gross. So I'm gonna just take some paper towels and soak that up. I'm going to add my sausage. I still just kind of feel like there's a lot of grease in here, so I'm just gonna try and soak up some more. While my sausage is cooling off, I'm going to chop up some basil. Some basil. You always want to just kind of stack it up. All right, I'm adding my basil and my ricotta cheese. Mix it all up. Oh my gosh, that tastes amazing. I tasted it before because we do have to add 1 egg. And I didn't want to taste it with an egg. Mix this. I think taking out that fat made a world of a difference, to be quite honest. There's our filling. Now we're gonna go back to our pasta and roll it out. Fun fact, this is my second machine. I left my other one up in Riverside where I live. My studio is down here in Vista, so I had to buy a new one. This one is a lot more expensive, so maybe somehow I'll have better pasta. We're gonna cut this into 4s. And then I'm gonna cover this up again so that it does not dry out. You do need a rolling pin at the start, but that is only so that you can get it through their thickest setting. Last time I didn't and it kind of ripped my dough apart. Here we go. It still was a little too fat. And when you're making pasta, you only want to go one setting at a time. You don't want to stress it out too much. So we're just going to keep on going until it's at the thickness that I want. And I'm just running it through twice because, I don't know, you never know. I just want to be sure that it's really relaxed at that setting. Oh my gosh, this might be longer than my table. Okay, I think I'm gonna do one more, but I am going to cut it in half because it is getting too long. The last raviolis that I made were rectangles. This time I'm gonna try doing circles. So I'm just going to kind of lay out where my circles are and add my filling. You don't want too much, but you want it to be full enough so you're not just like eating dough. But since I made it so thin, probably won't be as bad. Last time it was easier because I just flipped it. Should I just do that? I don't know if this will work. You want to be sure to get your air bubbles out. I'm putting on my water and adding salt like the ocean. And when it gets to a boil, I will cook my pasta. For now, I'll be back when my water is boiling and I'm ready to cook my pasta and do my sauce. All right, my water is at a boil. I am now going to take some of my pasta and put it in. So you want it to cook until they're floating at the top completely. These ones are kind of already at the top, but I think that's because I have air bubbles. You want to try your hardest not to get air bubbles, but it was very hard. Take them out, try and get all that water off. Let it go for I don't know how long. Okay, next batch. Oh, I think all of these have air bubbles, to be honest. Oh, that's hot! Ah! You can see that I have this big machine here. This is for my I'm like kind of lost right now. This is for my sauce. My sauce. Craziness everywhere. I'm going to add my pasta or my sauce. I'm going to add my sauce. Oh. Oh. Oh my gosh. That was just right. I'm going to taste it. Okay, that needs more salt and maybe some pepper. I'll do some both. Oh my gosh, that was scary. I thought the lid was gonna pop off. Ooh, spicy. That's so good. Do I want more salt? Maybe just a little. Oh my gosh. Oh! That's really good. Okay. I'm gonna tidy this up a bit and then I'll be back. I will be back. Oh my gosh. Okay. We are finally almost done. So, let me get my big old ladle here and let's ladle some sauce on this ravioli. Oh. Let's get some Parmesan on this. Can't have pasta without some Parmesan. Parmesan. Oh. And last but not least, basil. Oh, gross. Right there. Wait, right there. Basil. So freaking beautiful. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna take some pictures and I will be right back. So I just took a few bites because I already recorded this part, but I forgot to turn my mic on. This is freaking bomb. You guys need to try this. So good. This sauce, hallelujah. This sauce is amazing. Oh my goodness. It has some spice. It has so many flavors happening. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And then this time my sausage to ricotta ratio on point. So on point. And the pasta itself, I did it super thin, thin enough where, well, it's not thick. It's so good. I wish you guys could try this. Well, you can if you make it, but I'm talking about right now. Oh man. Ah! I'm a mess. I love raviolis. Right now, if I had to choose between Chef Boyardee and these raviolis, these would win, without a doubt. Just like a moment of silence for how delicious this is. Okay. Well, thank you so much for watching my video. I had a blast. Literally, oh, I just felt it in my heart that this was gonna turn out so good. And it did. It really did. Thank you again. I know I keep saying thank you, but you guys mean so much to me. I hope that you guys find me on Instagram so that I can communicate with you guys more, or just leave comments below so I can reply to them. Sometimes I forget to reply, but I do always reply to every comment thus far. So please leave a comment down below. I would love to chat with you guys. And yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you can get reminded every other beautiful Wednesday morning when I post new videos like this one, especially this one. Oh my gosh. I will see you guys in 2 weeks. Bye.